New York City. Official equipment, Arabic balls, Tour Edition cloth, NAPL, Master Chalk, Full Billiard magazines, Amsterdam Billiards Club, New York City, and also streamed by InsidePool.tv and produced by Dragon Promotions. $54,000 prize fund. All the players remaining are in the money. I draw your attention. First table up. It's a good match between the USA versus Scotland. Our first player, former quarterfinalist here at the World Tournament. Please welcome back from Scotland, Johnny Fulcher. And his opponent, sponsored by Classic Hughes, former top 16 finisher here at the World Tournament, also one of the top players in the country, runner-up at the Maryland Straight Pool Tournament. Please welcome Sean Get-Some Wilkie. Okay, I draw your attention to the next table. Our first player up, another New York City local. He's played this tournament a few times, and this is the first time he's been to the round robin. Please welcome back your own from New York City, Michael Yednick. For a great tournament. And his opponent, former U.S. Open 9-ball champion, Derby City World 1-pocket champion, 2 times won 400 balls plus. He's sponsored by Fury Hughes, Dragon Promotions from Hesperia, California, the reigning world straight pool champion, John, Mr. 400 Schmidt. Draw your attention to the next table. Our first player is another match between Germany versus USA. 2-time world straight pool champion, 2-time U.S. Open straight pool champion, former world 9-ball champion. Last night, you saw him inducted to the Straight Pool Hall of Fame. They call him the Machine. From Hamburg, Germany, Oliver Ortman. And his opponent, one of the top 10 players in the United States, former Mosconi Cup Team USA member, first place at the Reno Open, and also former second place silver medalist here at the World Tournament 2 years ago. This might be his final year on the Pro Tour. He's might be leaving the tour, so it's a very special event for him. Please give a warm round of applause for one of the most likable guys on tour, Iron Mike, Mr. Iron Mike Davis. Okay, draw your attention to the match here in the TV arena, streamed by InsidePool.tv. This is a great match between 2 young gun players. You're going to see a lot of these guys in the next 10, 20 years. Our first player up, he's ranked number 5 in China. He just recently got second place at the Ultimate 10-ball in Tunica. He's only 19 years old, all the way from Shanghai, China, Wang. And his opponent is actually sponsored by Steinway Billiards this event. He's the number 1 player in Scotland. He's one of the sharpest shooters that I've ever seen. From Glasgow, Scotland, welcome back, Jayson Shaw. Players be led. Good luck.
All right, welcome back. Welcome to InsidePool.tv production of the 2013 World 14.1 tournament here at Steinway Billiards in New York City. This is Wang Can versus Jayson Shaw. This is going to be a race to 150, and we are broadcasting live worldwide across the globe, out into the galaxy for your enjoyment. And I'm here with Greg Hunt, the owner and one of the sponsors of this event, the owner of Amsterdam Billiard Club in New York City, one of my favorite pool rooms. I'd like to welcome you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, so we're glad for you to join us. And why did you decide to sponsor this tournament? I know you've been doing it often. What's your love for the love of straight pool, or?
Sure. I mean, I grew up in the 70s, really playing straight pool. So at a personal level, I love the game. But as a room owner, any time you have an opportunity to help sponsor a professional event in your market, in your city, in your town, you might take a hit short term. But, some of your customers might go there if it's not taking place in your room. But in the long run, it generates interest in the game, and I think it's good for the sport.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, that's awesome. And that's how the New York pool rooms do it. They actually help each other out. It's something I've never seen in any other part of the country, but I've seen it during the Genki Memorial, and where other rooms are being named during the tournament. And that is to be unheard of, and I've never seen that. Probably won't anywhere but New York. But because I don't think it's a question of being able to fill the pool room. It's there. There's the camaraderie there because you guys are all New Yorkers together. And even though you're in separate rooms, you're all together.
But it's good for the sport. You have to take a big long-term and a big picture kind of perspective, and it's just good for everyone. And even though some of my best customers are here right now at one of my competitors, I'm glad to have that happen, because in the long run it'll generate interest, and they'll be more inspired to practice more.
Absolutely, and you guys are also close to each other. It's it's who's where in any time of the night. You can just go from one room to the next, and everybody's moving around. It's kind of funny how it works. It kind of flows around the rooms.
Sure.
Okay, so who was the biggest influence to make Amsterdam Billiards happen, and how's it made them so? I know that you're a very famous room, if not the most famous room in the world. So who was the biggest influence on that, do you think?
My parents bought a pool table when my brother and I were in pre-teens, actually, like I think 10 and 13. And so first shout out is to my parents for just buying the pool table and getting us hooked on pool.
Nice.
But then I think we hooked up with the comedian David Brenner back in 1989, 24 years ago, and David was really instrumental also in getting our first room opened up. He partnered with us. In addition to being a hilarious guy and a great friend, he's a good businessman. And so I would say shout out to my parents, first off, and second of all, though, to David Brenner, our partner, without whom we wouldn't have been able to have opened up the first room.
Amazing. And did he bring the interest of other celebrities that I've seen, like Jerry Seinfeld, and I saw the other guy from the gangster movies in there. What's his name?
Paul Sorvino?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or did they just float in on their own?
No, well, it's a combination. David brought in a lot of celebrities,
sure.
Especially early on. Richard Lewis was there. Nice. John F. Kennedy Jr. was there at the first room.
Nice.
And some others. But really independent of David, we just got a reputation as being the place to play pool in New York, and because of that, the celebrities that have played at Amsterdam. I mean, I don't want to drop names, but I will.
Sure.
But over the last 23 years, Eric Clapton was a regular customer for a few years. Bruce Willis has been there. Demi Moore, Alec Baldwin, Kim Basinger, John F. Kennedy Jr. I mentioned. Jerry Seinfeld was a regular for about 2 years until he got married, and then we didn't see him that much after that. Marriage is not good for my business. We like guys that are in between marriages or have very, very understanding wives and let them go off on their own.
Yeah.
But Michael Douglas has been there, Rick Moranis,
Interesting.
Paul Sorvino. The list goes on and on. And part of that is just being in New York, I think, but part of it is having the room that's very well, a room that's very well known.
Now, do they make special arrangements before they come in, or do they just walk right in the door, and do people leave them alone, or they how do they act when they're, like, say, Rick Moranis is in the room or whatever? You said him, right?
I think in New York, people tend to be
Bruce Willis.
Yeah, or Steve Martin was another one, actually, I didn't mention. I think that, first of all, they generally do not call ahead of time. They just show up. And second of all, I think that generally New Yorkers, we don't want to be too obvious most of the time. So I think that generally they get left alone.
Nice.
But having said that, we're very conscious about putting one of our security people or managers near their table.
Exactly.
Just to make sure, not to be obtrusive, but just to make sure that no one bothers him.
Right.
And
if
so
somebody comes up, hey man, let's recite Die Hard or something, you can say, hey man, let's get away from let him play.
Yeah, we try to make sure our customers respect their privacy.
Interesting, man. It's so amazing. Amsterdam is such a whole different thing than I've been to hundreds of pool rooms all over the country and world, and Amsterdam is definitely you know, it's the #1 pool room in my opinion.
Well, thank you.
Top notch. I loved that room. I had a great time there last year at Genki Memorial. I was really sad, even though I love Steinway, that it wasn't at Amsterdam, but
Yeah.
I'm sure I understand the reasons why.
Right.
And you know, some of them, but
well, we loved Genki,
you have
and
such
he
a
was
business there.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's hard to close it down for
It is.
a pool tournament. It would be my guess on what's
It
going on.
is, and frankly, Steinway, hats off to Steinway. They financially they were prepared to put a lot of money into it, and we were also, but they wanted to put in more, and we were fine with that. I mean, the important thing is that tournament continues and that Genki's name is
Sure.
remembered. And he was a great friend to Amsterdam. When we first opened up, before anyone knew who we were, and we were just a brand new room, Genki started playing at Amsterdam, and eventually, we became his homeroom. But he really stuck with us, and he was loyal to us even before we were, as well known as we are now.
Absolutely.
And so he's been a very important part of Amsterdam Billiards.
Well, I'm really glad for all the New York pool rooms. Steinway here, they got an amazing facility for, like you're saying, that it can
Absolutely.
accommodate this event.
Absolutely.
It's not so jam-packed like it is in Manhattan, and it's awesome. And it's good to change rooms and do stuff at different places during different times of the year. It's not fun to go to the same place every year for the same thing. It is, but it's nice to change it up. So
Sure.
Hats off to Steinway and Amsterdam.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. And I totally
Oh, the food's awesome at Steinway. I mean, it's unbelievable. And and Amsterdam has like the best beer selection I've ever seen, being a beer guy. So anyway, back to so some of the big matches that have happened in Amsterdam Billiards history. Like, you had TV companies come in there.
Sure.
This is when you were over on the other.
We had our initial location was on the Upper West Side. I'm sorry, and that was opened in 1990. And then we opened up a second location on the Upper East Side, and then we're currently downtown. All three, we've had professional tournaments at all three locations. But the East Side location, it was 15,000 square feet, so it was huge.
Bigger for the TV.
And so it was a better setup to do televised events. And we had about 6 ESPN televised events there, and so we obviously had some amazing matches. But I mean, even non-televised tournaments, we've had everyone from Steve Miserak to Mike Siegel,
Sure.
Earl Strickland. I mean, all the greats from the 70s and 80s, all the way up to now, where Mika's and Tony Robles are at Amsterdam all the time, and
Absolutely.
Torsten when he's in town, and Danny Baruti's, for those straight pool enthusiasts out there, one of the great straight pool players worked at Amsterdam for the last 10 years, and in fact is just leaving us for LA, which we're very sad about right now. But we've had, at any given point in time, we're very proud of this, but we have a lot of pros playing at Amsterdam, and women pros also. Jennifer Beretta plays out of Amsterdam, and Jeanette Lee, excuse me, Jeanette Lee's first job in a pool hall was at the original Amsterdam Billiards on the Upper West Side, and she was a cocktail waitress.
That's amazing.
And I still give her heck for this, because she wasn't a very good cocktail waitress, because she kept on playing pool all the time when I wasn't looking.
Nice.
So, but she's obviously, a great friend of Amsterdam Billiards, and, we love Jeanette and think she's done amazing things for the sport.
She definitely helped Amsterdam Billiards big time, and Amsterdam helped her. That's a symbiotic relationship that all of us in pool we do for each other, and that's how our family and our sport grows, as we all care about each other and help promote each other and bring each other up. That's why we're starting to do well, and
absolutely,
definitely thanks to Amsterdam Billiards for supporting this tournament, and hopefully Inside Pool will get to go back and do another tournament there in the future. I would love that. I love your room, and
thank you.
I know you're one of these guys, you're in and out of there, and but hopefully you can stop by and check out our stream if we ever get to do it again.
Sure. We'd love to
hang out. So
we'd love to.
Thank you. If there's anything else that people want to know, where is the location? It's on 13th Street?
It's on 11th Street, right below Union Square, which is a major hub in New York City. So it's the neighborhood is basically the Union Square neighborhood. It's 11,000 square feet. We have about 27 pool tables, all Brunswick 9-footers. We have a couple of 8-footers, actually. We love Brunswick tables. We love diamond tables also. But no, it's a great place, and we do a lot of private events but I don't want to turn this into a commercial.
No,
but,
it's fine. And you're on Facebook, Amsterdam Billiard
yeah.
Club. That's fine. You're one of the sponsors, and people love Amsterdam Billiards. So this is all great information. You're on Facebook. They can look up Amsterdam Billiard Club. And is there a website?
There is www.amsterdambilliards.com.
Nice.
But the Facebook page, we have almost 9,000 friends right now, which I think is more than any other pool room in the country by far.
Oh, yeah.
And we're very proud of that. And we're very involved in social media. I mean, I think as any room owner knows, you have to be very much involved with social media these days, and whether it's tweeting or Facebook or Foursquare or whatever.
Sure.
So it's important to keep up with the times from a marketing point of view.
Well, you definitely have Inside Pools full support. Anytime we can do some video down there, even just short video clips, we'll put them up on our YouTube channel where we have 23,000 YouTube subscribers. So I'm glad to work with you anytime. And now Amsterdam Billiards, now that is named after, of course, New Amsterdam, which is what the name of New York was.
Well, no. Well,
I'm trying to guess.
Indirectly, the original location, it's not quite that historic. The original location was on Amsterdam Avenue.
Ah, Amsterdam Avenue.
So that was
gotcha.
It was a pretty automatic thing.
That's where it came from.
And we like the name, and it begins with an A. And back then it was funny because this is 23 years ago.
The Yellow Pages.
Exactly. And that was a consideration of it, to be honest.
That's amazing to see things grow, and so yeah, hopefully, like I said, Inside Pool can get there again.
Okay, we'd love to have you.
Enjoy it. So thanks for the interview.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Hopefully, enjoy the rest of the tournament, either watching it on the stream or live in person.
I'll watch it on both.
The time, so.
Both.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.
All right. Have a good evening.
Take care. You too.
All right. Thanks. Wow, that was nervous. Dang, how did I do, everybody? All right. Man, that guy's a powerful dude, man. Very, very powerful dude to sit next to. You tell he's got a great energy about him. It was nervous, I'll tell you. I was real nervous because he only shows up once in a great while, and he's he's a quiet guy. All right. I know we're supposed to be talking about pool. So we will do that, and we're going to get Dennis the Hatchet Man and a couple other guys and gals up here possibly to talk. So hopefully you enjoyed everything, enjoying the show so far. InsidePool.tv and NYCGrind.com. Brought to you by CNG Gas, Steinway Billiards, Dragon Promotions. And the tournament here, the World 14.1, Wang versus Jayson Shaw, is brought to you by Dr. Michael Fedak. Stu Matana, Tom Gleich, Holhausen is the title sponsor. Championship Billiard Cloth Tour Edition 3030, Fury Cues, Aramith Billiard Balls, Master Chalk, Pool and Billiard Magazine, Amsterdam Billiard Club, of course, and the NAPL, the National Amateur Pool League, as well as co-contributors Dr. James Heller, Charles Eames. And did we forget anybody? Wow, what a list. Of course, big thanks to Cindy Lee and Charlie Williams for doing a great job. Manny from Steinway Billiard, Larry Ross. And I think that covers everybody. So let's get into the match here. We're going to go find Dennis Hatch. And we're going to keep kicking it live action out into space. Wow, everybody, we have a very, very special guest here with us. We have the probably coolest guy in pool, Dennis Hatch, the Hatchet Man, live action here on the stream for you. And I'm honored to be here with you, Dennis. I really appreciate you joining us for a few minutes for a quick interview. Let's first talk about Moscone Cup this year. What do you think your chances are?
I hope they're good. You know, that's my favorite thing to do is be on that team, play for USA, you know, get the crowd riled and bring the cup back home.
We need you, man. We need you. We need that energy.
I think I got a good shot to be on the team, you know.
Especially with you and Earl on the same team.
That would be crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, me, Earl. I think Shane. Is Shane going to be on the team, right?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Of course.
Johnny, probably.
Yep. Shane, Earl, Johnny, Dennis, and probably either Rocket Man or Corey Dool, or I'd like to see Corey Dool. I think his leadership has really grown. I watched him on Bonus Ball, and man, he did an amazing job just with the leadership aspect.
Yeah, he plays good. He's got a good leadership mentality. You know, I don't think it really matters who's on the team.
Yeah.
We're all going to play great.
Absolutely.
I mean, we can't play great every time we get out there and play. You know, there's a lot of pressure involved, but we all get out there and try our hardest.
Wow, he made that ball.
Yeah, he waggled that one, didn't he?
Yeah. So, how did your interest in straight pool begin?
I've been playing this game for 30 years. I was born and raised playing straight pool. Lansing, Michigan, with Jimmy Matai and a few other guys
Pretty
that
boy.
nobody's heard of. But yeah, I was born and raised playing this game. My father loved it. My uncle loved it. And that used to be all I played. So
That's crazy.
yeah, a lot of people don't think I know straight pool, that I never played it, but I've been playing it forever.
Wow. So
Yeah.
you got to hang out with Pretty Boy Floyd, huh?
Yep.
Was that like crazy or what?
Yeah, it's crazy. He's a trip.
He's unbelievable.
Yeah, he is. Just like to say hello to everybody on the stream. What's up, guys? How you doing?
So for sure. So what's that like being out on TV in front of, 16 million plus people live watching you shoot and you're winning, and that must be like the dream come true, man.
Yeah, it really is. You know, there's nothing really that you can. I mean, being out there with that many people watching you live television, you're winning, people screaming, yelling for you.
Man.
There's no feeling like it. You know, you get the goosebumps, the rush, the feelings. I mean, it's just incredible.
Did you always picture that as you were coming up, that's something that you wanted to do, be on TV as a pool player, and did you kind of make your dreams come true? Do you think, in a sense, or?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, we all want to be. Oh, I say we all as pros want to be on the Moscone Cup team, win a World Straight Pool title, or something like that.
Amazing,
But
man.
yeah, I haven't really been in the game for the last 10 years, but
You're back, man.
periodically I played here, played there, never really practiced much, and still was in the top 10 for like the last 5 years. But now that I'm back and I'm starting to get comfortable,
Yes.
I think they better look out.
Dennis, you are back, full blast. You're in the final.
I honestly don't even believe that I'm back yet. I think I'm only about 75, 80%. I don't even think I'm all
that's
the way there
amazing.
yet. Yeah.
Wow, that's powerful, man. That's powerful. So, you're in the final draw, right?
Final 16. I'm 6-0. I'm the only American.
Yeah.
Only American undefeated, yeah. Except for, I'm sorry, Charlie Williams.
How strong?
Charlie the Korean Dragon Williams says he's American. And he's the other American that's undefeated, so.
Nice.
Yeah. No, that was just a joke between us last night. He announced it. He goes, Dennis Hatch just walked up to me and said he's the only American undefeated player. And Charlie said, well, what about me? I said, what do you mean? You're nicknamed the Korean Dragon. You're not American. And he started laughing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Ooh, is he going to drop this ball? Now, he should maybe roll the 5 up there? Or
Yeah, he's going to play the combination probably.
just going to leave the 5 in the hole.
Oh,
wow, what's this all about? That's not a
That's a
conventional
little
straight
different.
pool shot, is it?
No, it's not. I would have rolled it.
So you're out of Buffalo, correct?
Right now I'm out of everywhere. Out
Okay.
of Buffalo, out of New York City, out of Vegas.
Everywhere.
Yeah, I'm on the move.
Nice.
Traveling with a suitcase.
Full
No,
players.
I do not box for exercise. I run and lift weights, and believe it or not, I do the Biggest Loser videos. I know that might sound crazy, but try it sometime. You'll love it.
That's awesome.
Jayson shoots fast, boy, I'll tell you.
Yeah, he
Jeez.
does.
Never seen straight pool played like this.
Yeah, he's kind of just shooting his way out. Right?
He really is.
I don't think there's much.
Well, you know, he's from Europe. He's a straight shooter,
Yeah,
snooker.
he's got that stance.
Yeah, he's got the stance, the stroke.
Mm-hmm.
Some guys, if they can see it, usually they make it.
And they're shooting on smaller pockets at
Right.
Longer table, even though they're cups, the rails are cupped, they're still tiny little pockets. So.
Yeah, he shoots fast. He doesn't take too much time, does he?
No, I'm looking at what's his break ball, the brown, stripe brown.
He's going to shoot the 7, roll down, shoot the 15 on the side, and roll up for the, I don't know, you can't really tell what the ball is.
Is that the 12, the brown? Stripe brown? They got the different color.
You might have to punch this off the rail, hit it with a little center ball, hit it hard, or just follow it 2 rails.
Yep.
I don't think he can just roll it down.
No, he's going to empty the pocket out for this.
He might roll it down, yeah, and leave it there and settle for kind of a tough shot. But
sometimes you got to take the tough.
Well, it might look tough for me, but for him, it's one of my best matches was against him.
Really?
Yeah, I ran like a 70 or 80, played a safe. We had a safety battle back and forth, and then he made a mistake, and I got out. I think I beat him 100 to 3 or 1 or something. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, and we had that run by Mika last. I don't know if you saw any of that. Ran the set out.
Well, that's what they said, but then John Lehman corrected himself. I guess he ran 102 and then played safe.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
But still, 100. I mean, 100.
He ran a nice.
Yeah, 102 is a great run.
Yeah, he was sweating when he got done with it. I saw him after the match, man. He was like he just did a workout. This game it's an amazing game, straight pool. It's different than all the other games.
You know, I'll tell you, a lot of people think the game's easy because you can shoot anybody you want, but it's really not. You got to play patterns. You got to. I mean, you really, really have to think a lot. You can't just shoot balls in, and then
Right. It's not mindless.
You play patterns. You got to break balls out, bump balls, make things happen. It's a lot harder than it looks.
Sure. I'm one to think that having an 8-ball experience helps in straight pool or vice versa.
It does.
It helps you either way. If you're a big 8-ball player, I would think playing some straight pool would help too.
What's the score here in this match?
Okay, we'll change it. It's going to be 42 to 29 at the last rack, the end of the last rack. So whatever.
Wow, where is he going?
He's a wild one, isn't he?
Well, he really shoots him.
He really is.
He really hits him, don't he? He doesn't soft stroke.
No, he doesn't really have to aim that much either. He's got like that Tony Drago 2-stroke hit.
2-3 strokes, get down wherever he gets, just fire.
Yeah. Chris Melling, all the guys.
I do not
guys
know.
Are like that, aren't they?
I do not know for sure if I'm on the Moscone Cup team. I believe I will be, yes, but I do not know for sure. I can't say.
Man,
I'm hoping and praying.
Everybody wants you there, Dennis.
I'd love to be there.
I saw on the social networks, they're like, everybody wants you there.
Hello, Albany. Yeah, I'd love to be there, man. It's an exciting venue.
It's in USA this year.
It's in USA at the Mirage with a new arena. There's 600 seats.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, so it's not going to be. I mean, the MGM was great. Don't get me wrong.
Sure.
But I think there was only like 300 or 400.
Yeah, it was a small.
Now there's 600. Room. So it's going to be a little bit better this year.
It'll be interesting. So Jayson's got quite a.
He's just running out. I mean, he's just running balls like crazy. He's just flying around the table.
Find a break ball eventually, and
he's got the 3 for the break. Yeah, he's probably going to use the stripe ball on the rail for his approach.
He's quite a clever one, isn't he? He's a funny one.
It really is.
He's got a really funny sense of humor.
I don't really know what he's doing here. I guess he's going to shoot the stripe and then play position for the 1, and then use the 8 as the approach.
That would be probably the best way.
No, he's going to use the 1 as the approach. Okay. What kind of gel am I using? That's funny. It is from a salon. It's a professional gel. I don't even know the name of it. But it's real thick. It's not watery.
Dennis is always well dressed. Always has his hair done nice for the tournaments. That's a sign of a professional player. We were just talking about that. Aaron and I did commentary a little while ago, and he was talking about, hey, if this is your job, you got to play the part. You want pool to grow, you got to dress good.
You got to look good.
Yeah. I think they should have a dress code for every, not quite this extreme for every event, but something decent.
I would like to wear short sleeves if possible, button-up short sleeve with a collar like this,
Sure.
because these long sleeves really get in the way. But
Right.
it just, it's good for the game. It looks
It is good
professional.
for the
We all
game.
look good.
Absolutely.
We want this game to be considered a professional sport,
Sure.
and this
Dressing
is the way
nice.
to do it. Yeah, You gotta
Dressing
dress
nice, it's all part of the show, you know.
I'll tell you one thing right here, guys. I'll tell you, Jayson looks really good. I believe you might see a 150 and out here.
150 and out, Dennis predicts.
Yeah, I hope I didn't jinx him.
Commentator.
Ooh, commentator jinx.
Yeah, but I ended up just saying, yes, it was my fault. I'm the reason why he missed, and so be it.
No, really, though, as long as he gets a shot and he can see it, I believe he's going to run out. I mean,
He doesn't miss a ball,
he's
does
not
he?
missing a ball. I know he just went to the gym before his match worked out, got rid of some excess energy,
Uh-huh.
so he's relaxed. And, yeah, he looks good. A little unorthodox the way he shoots and the patterns he takes, but,
Right,
it
right.
doesn't matter how you get out as long as you get out. you know?
Yeah, I think he could shoot any pattern he wanted, do anything he wanted. Yeah, I'd like to see. I mean, I've never really seen him play too much, so he's a good player.
Yeah, he is.
Obviously.
He's going to use the 15 for the approach in the center of the
279.
table. Yep, nice.
2013 champion Dennis Hatch says Blackjacks.
That sounds good. 2013 World Straight Pool Champion Dennis
Sounds
Hatch.
good, man.
Sounds awesome.
Absolutely. So did you get any additional knowledge from, like, say,
Updated score is about to be 70-29 Jayson Shaw.
who gave you, like, the most straight pool knowledge? Did you do extra research, like reading books on
No,
straight
I never
pool?
read books
Nothing
or watched
like that?
videos. I was never into that
Nothing?
stuff. Just believe it or
Didn't
not,
have
being
time
in
for it.
Michigan, there was a lot of straight pool players back in the day.
I see.
And, Jimmy Mattia. I played with Jimmy a lot. I played with a few other guys there, Rick Lefevre, Joe Farhat, and Steve Miserak was one of my straight pool heroes. I used to love watching him play. A lefty, just like me, and, the guy was one of the best straight pool players ever, in my opinion.
Yeah, lefties are great players. They got JR is a lefty too. That's really you guys got the really good thinking, pattern thinking.
Well, I'm not left-handed, right?
Oh, you're not.
No, I do everything right-handed but play pool.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, that's interesting.
I do everything right-handed but play pool.
I do remember now.
Siegel's the same way.
Huh.
That's what I heard. I don't know for sure, but Siegel's the
That's
same
really,
way.
That's
Yeah.
really interesting. Huh. Okay, so you're not a true left-hander, so that doesn't apply to you. But normally left-handed players have really good thinking.
Well, yeah, they say
They're
left-handed
really
people are
smart.
smarter than right-handed people.
Oh, yeah?
But I'm not left-handed, so that
I'm
doesn't apply to me.
right-handed. So I'm stupid. And
I've heard that, though. They have
Yeah.
said that. But I'm not left-handed. I'm
Pattern.
right-handed, so.
But,
Yeah, it's a funny
either
story.
way.
When I was little, I do everything right-handed, so my father tried to get me to play pool, and I picked the cue up, and I picked it up left-handed.
Mhm.
He says, "You're holding it wrong. What are you doing?" He says, "You got to change hands." And I changed hands. I couldn't make a ball.
Uh-huh.
He goes, "Okay, go back to the other way." And I started firing balls in. He's like, "All right, go ahead."
Nice, nice. That's funny. It's funny, some of the players that were influenced by their parents. There's all kinds of different ways players get into the game, but
Hold on 1 second. Why is Jason's score incorrect?
has he not adjusted his?
Well, no, they're saying that Jason's score is incorrect. If he started from 0, he should have 70. 14, 28, 42, 56, 70. Yeah, it's not rocket science. Sorry, guys. But somebody just said his score is wrong.
Brett
Yeah.
Stottlemyre, do you know who he is?
Yeah, I know, Brett.
He's a good shooter, but he's another one where his dad made him play pool and stuff, and they
Wow, he just banked that ball 100 miles an hour and missed it.
said they'd give him a nickel on the 9 ball and stuff
Yeah.
when he was a kid.
Well, I used to get snowed in
Rewarded
a
with
lot. I
money.
lived in a little town called Bancroft, Michigan, on a farm. I'm a farm boy.
Nice, nice.
And
Like Earl.
we used to get snowed in a lot, and that's why I started
Yeah.
playing pool.
That's why Ohio has a lot of great players, because it's always cold.
Well, I started playing pool because of my father, but
Yeah.
we used to get snowed in for 2, 3, 4 days at a time. School bus couldn't get down the dirt road, so I'd stay home and play pool with my father.
Nice. Now this young man here is one heck of a shooter. I saw him first in Tunica, and I was really impressed. I didn't even know who he was. I'm watching this guy shoot. I'm like, man, this guy's unbelievable.
Yeah, I
Who
didn't
is
know
this
who he
guy?
was either. And they started in Vegas. They were telling me about him. I'm like, I've never heard of him. And then in the 8-ball, I drew him the first round.
Oh, nice.
And we went back and forth, exchanged racks, 1-1, 2-2, 3-3.
Right.
Ended up 7-7.
Wow.
I broke, parked Whitey right in the middle of the table, playing 8-ball. And the cue ball got kicked by a ball from the side rail, whacked the cue ball in 100 miles an hour. I scratched. He ran out from there. But,
man.
Yeah, it was.
So he got you.
Yeah, he did. He beat me 8-7. But it was sick because we kept going back and forth,
Were you
ultimate break.
how good he was playing?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I expect him to, at a few point in times, to miss some tough shots, you know.
Did he seem like he knew 8-ball? Obviously he did.
Well, yeah, he did. I mean, his patterns, you know, he's young and he probably hasn't played a lot of 8-ball, but his patterns were a little, in my opinion, off. But he still got out when he was supposed to and came with a lot of tough shots.
That's all that matters.
Because, you know, when you keep putting heat on somebody, every time you win your game and you take the lead, you know, 5-4, they tie it up, 5-5. Now you take the lead again, 6-5, 7-6. You know, puts heat on them, right?
Yeah.
He never faltered once.
Amazing. That's strong, man. Especially to beat you, man. You're an intense player. So.
Yeah, I'm glad to be back. I'm just now starting to feel comfortable. I was in Vegas for the U.S. Open 8-ball, and that's just when I had started playing back again. And it'll take a little more time. I'm not all the way there yet, but
right.
There's more to come.
Yeah,
you know?
You're working on yourself. Yeah. That's what it's all about, man. Just getting better every day. So these guys obviously, all of you pros.
Well, no, that you have some doubts. You know, when you get a little older and you're out of the game for a while and you don't win tournaments for a while. But to come here and be 6-0 in this field, in this group, and beat Jayson Shaw 100-1 or whatever, I beat him Johnny 100-30.
Absolutely.
Tony, you know, I mean, it just proves to me that I still got it and I can still play.
Absolutely.
And for me to feel that I'm not even 100% yet and still do this, really means something.
Yeah.
So
you're a top player, and you know you're one of the most courteous, polite, professional. I mean, you know. You're a big guy, and most big guys are real arrogant and, you know, not stereotyping.
Right.
You don't act like that.
I like to have fun. I'm a people person,
you
know.
Really polite person, and I was amazed at how respectful and polite you are. I have to commend you for that.
Thank
Very
you. Thank you. That means a lot to me.
We need guys like you.
So thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm a good person, man. I like people. I like to have fun. You know, as long as you don't do anything to me, I won't be mean to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's my motto.
So is the 8 his break ball here? Obviously.
Right now, I have no idea.
Yeah, I would say that he's...
I think he might use the 13, believe it or not. Unless he shoots the 13, draws back out for the 7, and then comes around 3 rails. But as of right now, I think he's just shooting balls and trying to get through the rack. He got a little out of line there, so he didn't have to, his pattern probably got a little messed up.
Right, but he doesn't seem, you know, nervous about the TV table or all the spectators watching. Seems pretty comfortable. See if he can make shape off this shot.
They both seem to be a little erratic right now. I mean, their position play and the way they're shooting is, you know, a little. They both look like they're a little out of line. Don't get me wrong, Jayson ran 80 or 75, but that's a good shot right there.
Yeah. Is he a little too straight in on it? He looks pretty straight. Let's check the other angle. No, he's got some angle there, doesn't he? He's going to be able to clip right into it.
So the answer to the question, no.
What was the question?
Somebody asked me about holding the cue lefty, and is there a stance for pool? And yes, I do believe there is a stance for pool. But we all, you know, have our own opinions. I'm sure you can talk to 10 other pros, and they'll tell you 10 different things, or maybe not. But in my opinion, the best stance is your foundation. You know, you got to have your feet kind of point in the same direction, legs spread apart, solid, bend the knees a little bit. So it's hard to explain on the stream, but you know, you'd have to see it in person or
you gotta
get some lessons. Call me.
There you go. You're out of. Do you play it? Oh, you're not even in a base at a pool room right now.
No, I'm going back to Buffalo.
They can get you on Facebook though.
They can get me on Facebook. Yep.
You're going back to Buffalo.
Going back to Buffalo after the Genki Memorial in about 2 weeks, and from there I'm going to Turning Stone. Probably back to Vegas. Be in New York. I mean, I'm available. You know, all over the world, pretty much, or all over the country, pretty much.
Get a hold of Dennis on Facebook. He's one of the coolest guys, and if you have any questions, he will answer you back. I guarantee you that. So
I try to answer everybody. It's tough to do, but I try to respond. If I don't get to you, I apologize. How you doing?
it looked like he's got a small angle on this 5-ball. All right. So looks like he's gonna drop right in. He can get caught, right?
Okay, another result.
Hold on.
And then saw to be the exiting of Germany's Ralph Eckert. He's a bronze medalist, one of the finalist ambassadors of the game. He had a great speech last night in the production ceremony. Let's give a round of applause for Ralph Eckert from Germany. Thank you. For the long way, Germany, USA to make the world tournament. And that is Mad Max, Max Air of the United States, advancing to the final 16 tomorrow. Racing 200 points. I believe it's his 5th or maybe 7th time advancing to the round robin. Final 32 to top 16. Racing 200 points tomorrow.
All right, to get back to the questions here, tell you about bonus ball. As of right now, I don't know anything about bonus ball. I know there's some important people having some meetings, and I don't believe the game's done. I believe that we are going to. Oh, and by the way, Steinway Billiards is the best place in New York City.
And Anna is unbelievably amazing. Supergirl.
But
yes.
Back to bonus ball. There's some big things happening. I do not believe bonus ball is over. I believe in it. I love the game. And, there's a lot of naysayers out there and a lot of negative talk. But just be patient, wait and see, and I believe it'll be back.
Hold on 1 second. So you know what to do. All right.
Wang is just steady running out.
Yeah, I mean, this
kid plays good.
Yeah, he does.
He's got a nice stroke, smooth, takes his time, doesn't rush.
Mm-hmm.
Look, it's so funny. It's Murphy's Law. What can go wrong will go wrong. Yeah, as soon as you say something about somebody, they do something bad.
It's your fault. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah,
you actually made that
happen. That's
my
fault. Cue ball 1950. Hello. Tell Albany I said hi. He's going to try and hold this on the rail, I believe. Perfect. It's a great shot.
Nice.
See, I like this break shot here. I don't like the traditional,
Right.
Tony Robles, my man's in the house right here.
Absolutely.
Good friend, classy guy. Thank you, Tony.
Yeah, he just said good luck to him. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's cool. Tony's a great person.
Yeah, you guys all get along well.
I love this break shot right here because you can really slam this ball and hit the stack hard.
Nice.
It's one of my favorites. I like a little bit more angle, but still, this is perfect because the ball's...
I like that, too.
Yeah, it's nice. You can really crash the stack here. That's me, though. I hit this 100 miles an hour. He might hit it 20.
Sure. I really like the bottom of the rack break shot for some reason.
I try to stay away from those as much as possible. Not a lot of good
Well,
things come out of those.
You would know. So this looks like the better.
Oh my God, he
Wow,
drew
he
it.
flipped it.
Is he left-handed? I don't
so.
believe he is he? Because he shot that. I haven't been paying attention to his lefty or righty, but for some reason it just came to my attention there that he shot that left-handed.
Yeah, I get kind of lost in their game.
I thought he would hit it with center ball or follow and just crash the stack. Cosmo, thank you. He's lefty.
Yeah, I don't think he. I think he may have made a mistake there.
Yeah, that was. I wouldn't have drawn that ball. I would have hit it with dead center or just like a center follow. Try to go into the stack and through the stack, not draw it and bounce off of the stack.
Maybe he miscued somehow. We just didn't see it.
I don't know, but he's not happy right now at all.
No, I don't think he did what. Something happened in his stroke or something. He may have, had some grease on the ball. Who knows?
Oh, look, he's right-handed. Yeah, I was right. He's right-handed.
Huh.
So he shot that lefty. He couldn't reach it.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
So instead of using the bridge.
Right, he shot a lefty and didn't hit it like he wanted to. He drew it too much, yeah.
That's what happens on the 10-foot table, I noticed with you guys. You guys get lazy and you don't get that bridge on the 10-foot. Now, you're a taller player. It doesn't affect you as much. But
right.
The guys get lazy.
Position. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Well, that's why Alex wins so much, because he's so short he has to use the bridge, which is super solid. So.
Well, I mean, if you got to use the bridge, you got to use it. But I'm ambidextrous, too. I can shoot both hands, left and right.
Absolutely.
As long as it's not
That's awesome.
a real tough shot.
Sure.
But, yeah, on the 5x10, you got to use the bridge a lot. If you stretch out on that table, it'll get you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you try to, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what made them, so many of them fail, is just not using the bridge when they should have.
Yeah, I try to stay away from the bridge, but I'll tell you a lot of things.
Yeah, you're tall
A lot
enough.
of times when I don't use the bridge and I stretch out, so I'll make the ball, but I won't be happy with my position or almost miss the ball or.
Right. Exactly.
But I rarely use the bridge, and that's why I'm uncomfortable with it.
Well, he's going to go here. I'm not sure what in the world he's doing.
Wow.
That was a nice little shot there. He made two. Got himself a ball to shoot at.
Yeah, he's jacked up.
Yeah, he is. He's up over the rails. Or over the balls, but he's showing a little emotion there.
That's because he made a great shot and did not get rewarded at all.
Yeah.
My phone's about to die. Time to go put it on the charger. Hey, while I'm on the stream, I'd just like to say thank you to everybody for the support. I don't know if you guys follow me on Facebook or not, but I've had a lot of positive support, responses, comments, and it's just nice to see, that I have a lot of fan base and a lot of people are behind me, and I just want to say thank you very much.
Absolutely. I'm a big fan.
Keep it up for me.
I'm a big Dennis Hatch fan, that's for sure.
Well, like I said, there's more to come. I'm not done yet. This is just the beginning. So, Johnny Archer told me he played his best pool in his 40s. So, he said you will play your best pool in your 40s. Nick Werner said the same thing.
Nice. Yeah, that's when you guys really start to shine. I mean, look at Earl right now. He's in his late 40s. He's really, past couple years, has really been a force to be reckoned with.
Okay, Luke Laughlin, work on that necklace for me.
Mm-hmm.
The pool table necklace, the long one.
The Rock says, it's been overdue, Dennis. It's your time, bud.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Eight-ball guy. GL, Dennis, hope you win this.
Thank you. I hope I win it, too. I'm trying my hardest. I know I'm 6-0 right now, hitting the ball really good, but tomorrow it's single elimination. You play one game to 200. If you lose, you're out. So,
wow.
That 6-0 record means nothing starting tomorrow.
Jason's back at the table. Dennis, what cue are you using, says Suarez.
I am using a 1995 Nucci lock and key with a Predator shaft. It's my go-to cue. I usually play with a Galassi. I have a beautiful Galassi with 715 lace, $20,000 cue. I go between that and the Mucci.
Rob Linari says, Dennis, I love your spirit in the Moscone Cup.
Thank you. Hopefully this year you'll see some more of it because it's the 20th anniversary Hall of Fame Cup. So this year, if I make the team, it'll really, really be special. And I'll make sure I scream, yell, and rile everybody up. Probably cry a few tears.
Oh, yeah.
So I
That's
hope
awesome,
you guys
man.
support USA, man. Come watch us, buy tickets, and we need a big crowd this year.
Yeah, we do need all the fans there. I'm hoping that I'll be there. Alvin, is the Hall of Fame video out from last night? No, we didn't record that. All right, Dennis Hatch is going to be, he's going to do his phone charger and do his Dennis Hatch thing. We really appreciate you, Hatchet Man, and everybody loves you out there. And keep doing what you do, brother. We need you.
Thanks, Alvin. I appreciate it. And thanks again, as I said before, to all the support. And you guys in the stream, have a good night. Enjoy the pool.
All right, there you have it, the Hatchet Man. I delivered exactly what I said I was going to. So continue on as we roll along here at the World 14.1. Brought to you by Dragon Promotions, NYCGrind.com, CNG Gas, Inside Pool, Steinway Billiards, Olhausen, title sponsor, Championship Billiard Cloth Tour Edition, Fury-Qs.com, Aramith Billiard Balls, Master Chalk, Amsterdam Billiard Club, the NAPL, and Pool Billiard Magazine, as well as Dr. Michael Fedak, Stu Matana, Tom Gleich, Dr. James Heller, Charles Eames. We are Inside Pool Magazine, blasting into your mind through the circuitry, through the wires, instantaneously, everywhere, all at the same time. I am your host, Alvin, with Inside Pool, and it is an honor to be here with you. So please stay tuned, and I will try to round up some more commentators, like world champion Mika Immonen. Mika. All right, now we're going to bring more superstars in. We're going to get Mika Immonen. We're going to interview him for a few minutes here on his win. All right, former world champion and amazing player Mika Immonen is here with us. And what was your run during the match? You came out of that match like sweating like you just worked out. What happened during that match that you played on the TV table?
Yeah, the match against Johnny. Well, we had a little safety exchange in the beginning, and then I left him a long shot. He was down on the rail near the rack, and then he was trying to shoot a ball down in the corner, and he missed, and then I just started running balls, and put a little bit of a gear, and then I think I had 100 something.
Nice.
And then got a little flustered, so I had to play safe, and then we exchanged a few safeties, and then I had a tough combo, a little bit back caught off angle combo, but I felt like it was a good possibility, good chance to make it, so I went for it, and then I ran out.
Yeah, that was awesome, man. Yeah, you were definitely getting the. You did that 3-ball combination. That was amazing. I saw that there, and I was very impressed with that. So was Darren. Oh, Wang Can got stuck in the pack. Not good, not good. He's gonna have to look for a dead ball. But that's what you did, is you saw that combo there.
Yeah, I got a little lucky there in the middle. I had that combo, and I had to check up, and I even had to, like, the combo wasn't like dead on, but it was like, I pushed the two balls. They were so close to each other, so it ended up being lined up. But yeah, it worked out.
So you got into straight pool. Why? What's your deal with straight pool? I know you're really good at it, and your shooting style is, very rotation, but you're good at straight pool. You got a good mind
Yeah.
for it.
Well, I started shooting straight pool back in Finland
Okay.
because at some point I was at a level where people they didn't want to play me because they thought it was boring. And, they just didn't want to play.
Right.
Period.
They
So
didn't
I was
wanna
like,
give you
man,
their
I
money.
gotta play something, and I figured straight pool works because then I don't have to keep racket for myself and stuff. And I thought it's just a great game for developing pace
Okay.
and certain just the way you look at the situation, assess the table, and also that you should be aware of not being afraid to shoot anything, but also respect even the easy shots. So you just have to have that even concentration, and that's what straight pool's great for.
So do you feel that builds your game for, like, say, 9-ball, 10-ball at
Yeah,
all? Or?
it builds the game all around because it's such a great game for making pace and concentration. And also you learn how to go into clusters, and you know what's happening with the cue ball all the time.
So your record here at this tournament right now stands. You are in the final 16, obviously. You eliminated Johnny. So you won 5, or you won all 6?
I won all 5 in the group stages, but then I lost to Shane, and then I beat Johnny. So
Okay.
I'm 6-1.
6-1. Okay.
And then later they're gonna do the seeding again. But it helped me this match being that I won at 150 to -1. It helps me in the seedings because it's like balls made and balls made against you and matches won. So that's what the seedings are based on.
That's awesome. And you being this is your home turf here, not Steinway Billiards, but I mean, I'm
Somebody
sure
says the match with Archer was boring, but yeah.
I didn't think it was boring at all.
Somebody else said it was boring, but yeah, boring in the sense of like not exciting to not a lot of shot exchanges, but
right.
But
Yeah,
I hope some of it was appreciated.
You made some amazing shots, man, and even Darren was like just blown away by how good you were. He commentated the whole match with me. I mean, you ran. That was the fastest match of the whole tournament. That was a great match, and the combo that you made and a couple of the other shots, you really came with some shots, and I was very impressed, Mika, and I was not bored at all. I thought it was awesome, and
Thank you.
I think they're just funning with you out there.
Yeah.
So what? Now, your knowledge of straight pool, I asked Dennis Hatch this question too. Did you learn from any particular players that influenced you, or did you do like knowledge, like research? Did you read any books on it? Did you do any additional research? Did you just play the heck out of it? Yes.
I just watch good players.
Okay.
Got
tips from them.
And yeah, there was plenty of good straight pool players from Europe, as you've seen in the recent years. But yeah, originally just watching like Siegel and Miserak and this and
I see.
all kinds of tapes.
I see. So you did
But
actually
also
watch
I had
some
studied
of
it by
it.
myself. I wanted to learn through trial and error.
Nice.
How the game is played. What's my take on it, and yeah, learn as you go along.
Awesome. So you're probably you're a lock
but
for.
I'm stubborn. I just gotta keep running balls. But
okay.
When I first started playing straight pool seriously, I just kept a score sheet for myself, and I played 10 innings.
Okay.
and just, start anywhere and just shoot 10 innings. But then when you miss, you keep going from there, whatever the situation was.
Okay.
And then count your average. And then, in the beginning, it was horrible. Like, I might have shot like, well, I was at a point where I could make a few racks. But then sometimes I just made like 100 in 10 innings in the beginning. But then I built it up to, I think my record was like around 700 in 10 innings, which is consistent. Considering
Sure.
sometimes you can just miss after like 2 shots.
Right.
But,
it's funny how that works, isn't it?
But in that 700, I ran like, I think I ran like 3 centuries and some 50s and then a couple of just bad ones. But it's consistency that counts.
Yeah, and I know that you're really into your being healthy and, really the whole package as a pool player. I know that that's what you strive for, and, I really respect that a lot, and it inspires me personally too, just how dedicated, professional you are. And, I mean, you're a lock for Mosconi Cup for sure. I mean, there's no way you're not going to be there.
Well, yeah, I think
It's
I might
guaranteed.
have secured my spot this year.
You're one of the
It's
greatest
nice.
players in history, man, and I know that, it's just starting to become Mika Eminen's time. So I've been amazed with your game for a long time, man, and I'm glad to see that you're playing so strong, and you're here playing super strong, and that's awesome. And I'm wishing you the best for sure. The overall tournament vibe here at Steinway has been pretty awesome. What do you think?
Yeah, no, it's amazing place. It's a player's room definitely, and the conditions are great.
What's your high run?
I'd say the pockets are a little bit generous, but
Right.
as the races get a little longer, plays a smaller part. But
Your high run total in straight pool ever?
my ever high run was 267. I've done a bunch
That's
of
awesome,
200s,
man.
but somehow, yeah, I haven't been playing enough straight pool
What kind of table was that you were
lately.
doing that on?
That was a Brunswick.
Okay. Nice.
I need to play more straight pool. I actually enjoy
Yeah.
the game, and then just I should improve my
Is
record.
it just a patience thing for you, or you're just so busy on tour? What's your practice schedule?
Okay, somebody's asking me how many hours a week do I practice.
Yeah, what's your practice schedule? Like, are you disciplined with it, or is it whatever? Is it whenever you get out at night, or is it in the daytime?
I mean, when the competitions are coming up, I'll practice more. I'll just make a routine and then make sure I put a lot of hours in, because tournaments you got to play a lot of hours.
Right.
So you acclimate yourself, getting ready for spending some time on the table, and also just get your arm loose and get your focus, concentration, and everything going. And yeah, I've still obviously enjoyed playing, so it's not really doesn't seem like such a burden.
Now, you're house pro at Amsterdam Billiards, correct?
Yeah.
And who are your other
Playing there
sponsors
for a
that
while,
you have? And you have
But I
DVDs
play here
as
at
well.
Steinway too.
Yeah.
They treat me well, and I've been well taken care of by everybody here. So it's really gracious
Absolutely.
of them.
Great room here.
Yeah,
Manny and Larry and
yeah, all the guys.
George and all that. Your sponsors are
Mez, Q's, and Kamui.
Kamui. I got a
products.
Kamui shirt on right now, don't I?
Yeah, man.
Say I don't.
Cool.
Okay, so you also have your own instructional DVDs, correct?
Yes,
The
Mastering
players
Pool.
Mastering Pool, and they can find those on your website.
Yeah, you can find it on mezusa.com, or you can find it on a bunch of different billiard-related websites, I believe, and even I think at some point it was on Amazon. I'm not sure it's still there, but
And you still have a website, or
pardon? Well, there's some announcements.
And that one in goes to the the reigning world straight pole champion John Schmidt. He will
Appreciate
return
the
once
feedback
again
on
for
the
final 16.
DVDs. I think it was
Thus
really
far,
a,
he has been to the final
a
16,
groundbreaking
for
series,
the
and
Ladies
with the
event.
help of
Races two
you
and
know
tomorrow.
Run Out Media,
Nathan
Nathan and the crew,
tomorrow night.
Nathan Dumoulin. They really just produce
You want to know,
high quality
matches do
products,
start
and
at 11 tomorrow.
it was a great team effort, and
The first 4 matches, and then
I'm proud to be associated with that product.
I'm sure the knowledge is great, and I haven't got a chance to watch them yet, but I'm sure that I will love to. Now, what about your website?
Who is Billy Chong? That's the next question. Yes, and tomorrow it's 150 right now, but then tomorrow is going to be a race to 200. So
You're on Facebook as well, correct?
yeah, of course.
People
Yeah,
can find you there.
on Facebook,
Okay.
Twitter. Twitter is Iceman Mika.
Iceman.
Iceman
How did
Mika.
you get that nickname?
I earned it by winning the World Championships.
Absolutely, that was a great. That's amazing. You won a lot of majors. A lot of them.
I think nicknames has to be earned. And,
Now you won 2 in a row as well.
two U.S.
2
Opens.
U.S. Opens in a row.
Yeah.
In a row.
Yeah, it looks like I got dinner here.
All right, Mika, thanks for joining us on the stream, and we appreciate your knowledge. And if you feel like coming back after your dinner, let me know, and we'll be here.
Okay, and then I want to thank all the fans and favorite way to prepare fish.
You gotta love the chat.
That's a really random question.
Ustream.tv, baby, we're kicking it out
I
worldwide.
like salmon, like Finnish. we have the best salmon out there, the river, the fresh river salmon.
Fresh river salmon from Helsinki, huh?
I mean, it's not much preparation needed, really. I mean,
no, you just kind of pull them out of the river and bite right into them, huh?
Just, rip the guts out.
Is that how they do it?
Just make some sushi right away.
Nice. Instant sushi. Mr. Mika wins a wrestling match with Charlie Williams.
I'm not going to win a wrestling, but maybe I don't know. Charlie's pretty strong, although he's got chicken legs.
That's your buddy.
Yeah. All right, I will definitely enjoy my dinner, and thanks, guys, for tuning in, and then stay tuned, and there's plenty of action.
We'll get him back
coming up, and hopefully I'll get on this streaming table tomorrow.
All right, thanks a lot. Yeah, we're going to get you on there, Mika, for sure, buddy. Great run today.
Okay,
great
guys.
job.
Thanks.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Alan.
I had 116, 130. I had 116.
Are we on?
All right.
Listen,
Guess who's back?
Wang's, his cue ball gets a little lost on the break. A lot of times I've seen his cue ball way back in the end rail. He's
Yeah.
got this thing shot down to the corner. But, even if he makes it, not gonna have a great shot unless he shoots this with a little bit of pace.
He's just hoping to find something.
He shot it with pace. He's fearless like that, you know.
Wow. What's he got? He's got the 3 ball.
Well, 3
side.
or 15.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 3 on the side.
Yeah, 3 in the side.
We'll draw.
Now, there are no clusters, so that's one good thing for him.
You can always create some.
Yeah. Here, this is
I
one
mean,
of your
even
shots.
this was not ideally played.
This is one of your shots.
Two go between those balls, I think.
Must be. Looks like he's queuing up for it.
Brushed one of the balls a little bit. Well, he can maneuver now. One's obviously a good break ball. I wouldn't mess with that. But you can create others.
Look at this guy. He's going to shoot a combo. I mean, it's wired and everything, but
Yeah, no, it's
no problem. I've seen stranger things happen, man.
It's true. You can't take any shot for granted.
Right. That was a good move, though.
I ate fast.
Yeah, that was fast.
I wolfed down.
Man.
It's for you guys. I wanted to get back on air, so. It was a small burger. No, I used my mouth as a.
Did you put your meal in a
blender.
blender and drink it? Was the question by Quaka. Always
Pocket size
interesting
here
guy.
is too big, in my opinion.
Yeah, you could stick your head in the corner pocket, can't you? Just about. I could,
Yeah.
almost. Yeah, they're huge. 4 7/8, I think.
Let's see. What do we have here? Go around the table. Looks like you can scratch.
Oh, that's one of your
maybe?
shots.
No.
That's one of your special shots there around the table.
Yeah. He hit it bad, though.
Yeah, he didn't play it a meat like Mika does.
Well,
Wow.
he went a little bit too deep in the corner.
Sure did.
That's why he's too close to the rail now. And now going for this shot. I don't know. What is he going to... Looks like he's drawing. No, he's running into the ball. See, I don't like that at all. That's a little dodgy, but he got away with it. Looks like he doesn't really have a super game plan. He just runs balls.
Yeah. He can just make any ball on the table,
thanks
and he
for the
kind of
greetings.
relies on shooting his way out.
Jarkko.
Huh. Let's take a look at that from the other side.
In my opinion, could be a little bit more angle. I mean, it's just like you have to hit this hard. And then the harder you hit, you're always losing cue ball control. All right, you guys are really going at it, huh? Again, he's struggling with his cue ball. They play the 8. Maybe draw with him. You can bump into the 3-ball here. Or there's a 1 go? Oh, that's perfect. A lot of follow on that shot. It's wide open. One little cluster there, but he's trying to go into it now, but it's been surprisingly many innings in this match. They're both playing fast and loose. Sometimes you gotta slow down a little bit and straight pull. Just to see the patterns. Again, definitely struggling a little bit with this run here. Yes, I think it was the first time I played Wang in Ultimate 10-ball. Okay, I guess he tried to force an angle and then he missed the ball. Does Jayson have the 10-ball in the corner? Maybe. Looks like Jayson took a break. Or not. He's still here. Just don't get it. If that ball was going, why didn't Wang play it earlier? See if Jayson can close this match now. I think he's still ahead quite a bit. What's the ball count?
Okay, let's go back to the proper view here as I ran away there for a second. We are going to be amping up at 138 versus 102. And I want you all to remember that we have a new sponsor inside pool, and that is CNG Gas. CNGgas.com. Natural gas. Sponsor for inside pool. So I want to thank them, of course, inside NYC Grind joining us here, the co-production, Jerry T.
This is more of a break. See it?
All right.
Where the cue ball's laying right now?
Right.
Middle of the table.
Middle of the table. You heard it. World champion Meek Imminent here giving you his tips on straight pool.
Beautiful control.
Now he's
trying to get in trouble, but he avoided a little bit.
He only has to
It
get.
could have been really dangerous there, but he got away with it.
He only has to get a few balls.
Gets in the flow, this guy. Yeah, he can leave 3 balls on the table, and then he's out.
Well, it's been a great honor to have you joining us, Mika, and I know that the crowd all out there is loving having Mika Immonen in the booth. That's a rare treat. We got 952 people watching, and we did break the 6 million viewer mark, so we want to thank 6 million unique IPs. We appreciate all your support out there. Ustream, thanks for putting us on the front page. Ustream.tv, much love to them. I want to thank all our sponsors too for the event. NYC Grind, CNG Gas, Steinway Billiards, Inside Pool Magazine. Got the great
Look
Mika
at this.
Immonen.
Well, if the table were tighter,
The guy
this would
doesn't
be a
miss
tough
a ball,
shot.
ever.
Yeah, you know.
He's like you, man. Just a machine. He's like a one-stroker.
game
Look
ball.
at this guy, man. He's like Tony Drago. Look at
Yeah,
this.
he is,
One,
yeah.
2, third stroke. That's it. There it is. All right, thanks a lot, everybody. Jayson Shaw defeats Wang Can. Inside Pool was joined by Mika Immonen here. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, guys,
And
for providing this connection and the stream.
it's all about the Ustream, guys. Thank you, everybody out there, and we'll see you all soon.
Okay, guys, until tomorrow, okay? Take care and stay tuned.
All right. All right, the sharpshooting Kevin Scott and Jayson Shaw advances to the final 16 tomorrow, raises 200 points. And Can of Shanghai, China has been eliminated. Let's give a round of applause for Wang Can, all over China, 19 years old. We'll see a lot of him.
All right. Wang Can, thank you so much. I may be a little loud now, but okay, well, I do want to go through the sponsors again for this event. And once Charlie's done talking here.
A few Europeans, a few Asians, and a few Americans picking, and there's going to be a nice balanced field tomorrow in the last 16.
Hopefully I did a good job for everybody there. I try to wrangle up some commentators, make it keep going, non-stop all day.
I believe it's 11, 2:30, 5:30, 7:30 tomorrow.
All right, thanks everybody. Remember Fury Cues, Championship Billiard Cloth, Olhausen Tables, Aramith Balls, Master Chalk, Pool and Billiard Magazine, Amsterdam Billiard Club, NAPL. Of course, Inside Pool Magazine joined up with NYCGrind.com. Our mega sponsor, CNGGas.com. Steinway Billiards doing an awesome job. And Dragon Promotions, Cindy Lee and Charlie Williams. All right, so we are over and out for the night. And thanks a lot, everybody. Alvy loves you. Inside Pool signing out.